Hi all, it's Ali here, and today I went round the little shop. We'd run out of foil. The school was coming out, so I masked up. I couldn't take Rolo because we're not allowed to take dogs into the shop, so it's only a little shop just moments away from us. So I walked down there on my own. And first of all, I tried out my gimbal that I'm using for this, which is like a tripody thing. Well, everyone knows what they are. Anyway, I'm about the last person to know. Anyway, I tried using it. It was absolutely hopeless. I am useless at walking and talking. I mean, I can walk and talk, but not holding a gimbal. It doesn't work for me because while I'm checking that I'm looking in the right place, I'm not concentrating on what I'm doing. And there's mud and the grass and water because it's been pissing with rain and God knows what other things, lampposts to avoid and children coming out of school. I could not do it. Not to mention the fact I felt a complete and utter dickhead walking along with this damn thing. I don't know how people do it. I mean, Rosie makes it look just second nature on her channel and I can't do it at all. Anyway, I go around the shop. My gimbal by this time was folded up with my phone in my bag. And I needed to go to our local store, just a tiny little, very small shop actually. You couldn't even do 2 meters apart in it because it's like one of those little things. Managed to get in just before the kids came out, so I thought, great. Had my mask on. As I went in, because it was cool outside, of course, everything fogs up. And I'm thinking, right, I just needed to go in and get some tin foil. That was all I needed, nothing else. My sons had said, Mum, tin foil's on the back, because they go into the shop a lot. I personally don't go in shops unless I have to. And because nobody was volunteering their services to me, I thought, okay, I better get it this time. So I'm in the shop. You've got to visualise this and think back to when you were at school and used to play like with a tablecloth and you put things on it and you whisk it off quickly. Do you remember how that was? And the things just stayed there sometimes, most of the time. But there's scientifically, if you do it quick enough, nothing moves. Anyway, I was in the shop at the back. I could see where the tin foil was, but it was just out of my reach. Well, quite a bit out of my reach, but I could get to the lowest one. So I was on my tippy toe, reaching, and I was going like this, and I was reaching up as high as I could, and I was on my tiptoes. And I thought, do you know what? There was probably about 12 of them, all beautifully lined up, along with cling film. Well, I only needed the foil, but I thought about this principle of ripping out the tablecloth. So you know what's going to happen, don't you? I got the bottom foil of the box, and I went thump like that as quick as I could. I've never seen a 12-pack of long tin foil things collapse so quickly. It didn't work, is what I'm trying to tell you. Plus, I got a load on my head, a load on the floor, and the cling film came with it. So either I wasn't quick enough or I ballsed it up maybe by going like that, pulling my hand back. I'm not sure, but I thought I'd got up to the top there and gone like that very well. So I picked everything up, tried to get them back on the shelf. Well, of course, when I was putting them on, it looked terrible. Of course, the little guy didn't come and help me, and I didn't even know whether he could speak English or not. So I went to the till and I said to him, I'm ever so sorry, you've obviously neatly packed your foil, and explained what had happened, which I'm sure he could have seen in probably one of his cameras. In fact, he was probably pissing himself laughing, thinking, I'm not going to offer her that silly old tart, any help. Anyway, I sort of explained to him, and I just thought he'd just say, oh, don't worry about it, madam, or be maybe even slightly amused by this. He was like this, he went, thank you. Yep. I said, would you like the extra 17p since I've got it? Yep. That was it. There was no reaction whatsoever. So I decided that this little guy could not have possibly been speaking English. And I say little because he probably wasn't much taller than me. And I defy whether or not he could have even reached these things. I think you'd need to be at least 5'8", and I don't think he would have been, but I wasn't sure. Anyway, I went home and I was telling the lads about this, and my oldest one said, "He speaks perfect English, Mum." I said, "Well, you didn't laugh, and you didn't say it was all right, madam." I said, "They're completely destroyed. In fact, I wiped out the cling film and the foil." So before you try doing things like this very quickly, like you did at school, or you get these ideas in the middle of shops, don't try it. It doesn't work. I'm telling you now, there's no science behind this that says it should work. Certainly not at the angle I was at. I thought you might enjoy this little tale. I hope you're all keeping well. And I want you to please give special positive thoughts and prayers to Trailer Park Guy, TPG's World. He's got COVID. He's feeling crap. I've always supported his channel. Lovely guy. If you could say a few prayers to your gods, for those of you that believe, and positivity for those of you that don't, I'd really appreciate it. And if TPG, if you're poorly at home, this one's for you. I hope you get better soon. Take care. Bye-bye.